horrifying attack inside a school caught on camera. A high school student violently shoving a 69-year-old hall monitor to the ground. Noelle Williams just got video from police and a warning. It may be tough to watch.
We need an ambulance to the high school. Head injuries and bleeding, yeah, we need them now.
A desperate call for help Monday morning. A Willoughby South High School hall monitor left bleeding on the floor. Police say it was a student who caused the severe injuries. Investigators say Keyshawn Howard shoved the 69-year-old.
He stood at the doorway. He was not intimidating. He had his hands behind his back.
Willoughby police say they believe he was one of several students possibly smoking or vaping inside the restroom before he violently pushed down the hall monitor.
Oh, my principal just said call 911, we need an ambulance.
The kids that are doing this need to be held accountable. Schools have rules. You have to abide by those rules.
Detective John Begovic tells me the school monitor was rushed to the hospital with a concussion and a nasty gash to the back of his head. When officers showed up to the school, they found Howard in the cafeteria. The 18-year-old was arrested and charged with assault. Willoughby East Lake City Schools released a statement saying, "We will cooperate with the Willoughby Police Department to ensure they are able to conduct a thorough investigation and take the legal action they determine to be necessary."
One of those things that hopefully when people see this, as students see this, it kind of jars something in them like, look, my actions, I better be careful what I do.
Howard is out on a $5,000 bond. He'll be back in court next week. In Willoughby, Noelle Williams, 19 News.